A school swap between 12 students and families from very different cultures and religions.
We love to think that we're multicultural, but the problem is we all live in our silos.
Ali Qadri of ICB, the Islamic College of Brisbane, is the architect of this experiment.
You're going to see things which are different. Obviously, girls and boys are not allowed to be alone.
So far, the students have been immersed in schools and neighbourhoods completely unlike their own.
If I can help it, I'd rather not go on the other side of the river.
Crossing the river means coming to a complete different world. Different in colour, different in culture, different in values.
They've been confronted by beliefs they've never encountered before.
Am I right to ask if you have hair under your hijab?
This is a bun. I was going to ask, have you ever been in love?
And discovered very different ways of living.
How come you guys don't have a table?
It's good to eat on the floor.
The swap will be a success if people can even slightly change their opinions or overcome their personal biases.
Would you ever become Muslim?
Now, with just 3 weeks left to go, Ali wants all the students to try a new challenge.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you? So, we are planning a camp.
Where?
I know it's risky. Inappropriate girl-boy interaction may go wrong. So that means no more camps and no more school swaps.
What are you doing? Don't yes.
Ali hopes his swap could be the first of many in schools across Australia and drive long-term change and understanding.
It is the end of a journey.
But can he pull it off?
I think if something went wrong with this experiment, I would be out of here. So the stakes are high.
All right, thanks, boys.
It's week 6 of Ali's school swap experiment.
Thanks, boys. Once you're packed up, you can go.
And the school term is drawing to a close.
It was boring, but it wasn't like boring. It was interesting, like you learned a lot. Yeah.
14-year-old Islamic college students, Rania and Yassine, are in their final few days at Ferny Grove State High School.
We're holding tight, get the wings.
Yeah, you see.
I've seen like a lot of white kids with like mullets and like a lot of people staring at me.
50% of the kids are like not gay, but like they have different like, what do you call that? Sexualities, yeah.
All right, guys, maybe a little less talk, more action.
Unlike the ICB classrooms, where boys and girls sit separately,
I'm sorry.
here, Rania and Yassine and their Ferny Grove buddies, Sonia and Bryn, are expected to work closely as a team.
Come on, Bryn, use your big boy muscles.
Today in STEM class, they're designing an earthquake-proof structure.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's test yours first, hey?
If it breaks, I didn't make it.
Disclaimer right
Yeah.
there, hey? Here we go.
Yeah, it survived.
Pretty impressive.
I built it, by the way.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
So far, everyone's working well together. But there's still one difference they haven't explored.
Yeah, so... Oh, damn. This is V1 and 2. I don't know whether you can tell, but we're a pretty musical school. We've got a lot of...
Rania and Yassine have never studied music, and it's a complex topic at ICB because a number of parents believe it's not something Muslims should engage with.
ICB students, do we think that music should be something that is taught in ICB? Because obviously all other schools have music.
No.
It's way too addictiveness.
It's a distraction.
If you make it a subject, you're basically encouraging a sin, because either way, it's not something that should be in an Islamic school.
What's
In
that?
contrast, at Ferny Grove, learning music is actively encouraged.
My mum as well, because my mum used to play violin.
Damn.
So it's definitely like a family thing.
And it's something at which Sonia excels.
Have you guys ever seen like a violin in the flesh? Yeah. Do you want to like look at it?
Sure.
Or like touch it?
Do you put it like that? I always think
Huh?
show it.
No. No. It's like, oh, the other way around. The other way around, close enough.
As the ICB's new CEO, Ali wants to explore how his school's curriculum could include music.
Music within the realms of Islamic permissibility is something I want to introduce at ICB because I know that there are some really good, talented kids in our school.
Ali's keen to see how music's taught at Ferny Grove.
After you both. Oh, thank you. All right, so this is your first experience? Yeah, it is. All right, well, come on in. This should be fairly amazing, mind you.
Oh, sorry, I just ruined it. One. No, you're good.
Like Sonia, Bryn is passionate about music. He's part of the Ferny Grove Big Choir, which often attempts songs in languages other than English.
What music is to me is sort of the expression of oneself. It's a way to be yourself and to act like yourself without having to tell people about yourself. It shows sort of person you are and how you are. It's freeing.
I was honestly really shocked because they can do a whole song in a different language. So I think it's really cool, but it wasn't something that was like, personally like, wow.
I'm loving the harmony of the kids coming together in this choir. It's a great experience. I'd love to have a choir of my own, and, you know, obviously it would not exactly look like the one at Ferny Grove. There's nothing un-Islamic about choir. I mean, they don't use instruments. So I'm hoping I can soften them up a little bit about introducing music at Islamic College of Brisbane within the guidelines of Islamic values.
Back home on the south side of Brisbane, Rania is sharing what she's just experienced with her mum, Asma.
I don't even know how they learnt it, like a whole song like that.
Yes.
And then they had like these like dance moves. It was so cool.
Would you let me do the music classes?
If you're very into music, yeah, why not?
Really?
Yeah, if you
Would
really
you let
wanted
me
to
sing?
Yeah, if you wanted to be a singer.
Oh God. What about a rapper?
Yeah. Music has never been a complete no for us. We do enjoy music, but it's never been a big part of life. It's just there. And if we want to, we'll listen to music. Yeah. Do you think in ICB they would ever have music classes or anything?
No, I don't think a lot of people can do it.
Yeah.
Because the kids in our school wouldn't even want to like do music. They'd rather do like sports and something like that.
Yeah.
With the term coming to an end, Ali wants his experiment to continue over the holidays. And he's considering something that hasn't been a feature at ICB before, a school swap camp.
So this camp is important, got to make it successful. So it's a very big pressure on you guys. What are the things which can happen which will mean that we will never be able to do camp again?
Stupid behaviour.
Sneaking out of the cabins.
Sneaking out of the cabins, yeah.
Like most parents are going to get mad about like the girl-boy interaction.
Yeah.
And then they're probably going to think like kids are going to take advantage of it.
Oh.
It will usually happen like if one girl talks to like a boy and then their parents like catch them like talking to a boy, then they'll be like, oh yeah, all these kids talk to boys. When we don't.
I think from our parents' perspective, right? The parents grew up in a very different culture and different environment. And then they see their children growing up here and they fear that their children will not be like them or will not respect their religion and culture.
Like, I just hate people who have to ruin things just because they don't trust their kid.
The parents are only going to trust you if you make sure that their trust is not broken.
How will they know if they don't trust us first?
In Islamic values, it is very important to respect your parents and try to live by their values. This can create a challenge in countries like Australia, where they're exposed to ideas which are polar opposite of the values they've been taught at home. If they're not being helped navigating those differences, it can lead to some real identity crises.
While Ali works on getting his first school camp across the line, some swap families are beginning to spend time together. Today, Sonia and her mum Julie have invited Rania and her mum Asma over to their place.
I know, do you think it's a bit over the top though?
I
don't care.
Is everything halal? Because I know you were having like going crazy about that.
No, I just didn't. I just tried to avoid anything that I knew was not good. But do you think that Rania's mum is going to like me?
Well, I mean, like, she's just another mum at the end of the day.
The only thing I am nervous about is maybe there might be judgment around the fact that Joe and I aren't married, or, you know, that we lived together for so long, and, you know, whether she will think or recognise us as a real family, a real couple.
Hi! Oh my God! Welcome!
You look amazing, Rania.
Thank you. I like your clothes.
Dad Joe is out tonight, but there is another family member to meet.
Hello. And that's my dog, Dolly. She's very friendly.
I think we were taken back because having such a big dog in the house.
Oh my God, can I touch this? What is it?
Yes, you can. It's literally just her collar.
It's not quite accepting in Islam because of the cleanliness, because obviously we pray in the house. But yeah, it was like a member of their family.
Yeah, you can eat in the bedroom.
Are you sure?
You shall see Sonia's room. I think there are other things apart from Sonia eating in that room as well. What would you like, honey?
Is this your room?
Okay, hi, welcome to the man cave.
Oh, wow.
I've been really excited to show you this. This is my overachiever section. I've got a lot of awards, a lot of badges, and over here I've got my crystals.
Oh, you are a crystal girl.
I am a crystal girl.
I knew it.
So these ones here, these are.
It's not long before the conversation turns to the subject of rules and trust.
This one was for like. Is your mom strict?
Is
like,
my
are your
mom
parents strict?
Definitely not like the strictest.
Kind
but
of.
like they have their rules. You know?
What are the rules?
Like letting me go out by myself. They don't trust me like alone by myself. It's always like, oh, go with your sister or something. Yeah, and also you said like you're allowed sleepovers. I'm not allowed sleepovers.
Do you ever let Rania go to parties?
Depends on what kinds of parties and things. Yeah.
Sonia often goes to these end of term parties, and it's male and females together, but they just sort of muck around and
Yes.
I don't want to know about it.
Yeah. Do they make out and things like that as well?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they all respect each other's boundaries in that way.
Yeah, but I'd be a bit worried in terms of if she starts getting influenced into these sort of things.
My daughter may get influenced the other way.
Yes. That's true.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad thing either way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel more convinced to have music at ICB?
I don't know. I don't think a lot of people would be interested in singing. You know?
You seriously, you're like that sure that no one would be interested?
I'm that sure.
That's like probably like one of the biggest differences between our school, because music is such like a huge part of our identity and who we are and just expressiveness in general. And your school is very like, even though it's full of nice people, it's like very concrete. It's very black and white.
You obviously are interested in dance and music and stuff like that. So you think that's all colourful and stuff like that. But I like sports and stuff, so I think that's all cool and colourful like that. And I think music is black and white. You know, that's how it is.
The biggest difference I'd say between me and Rania right now, it's beyond religion. I think it goes more deeply into our personality types.
Yeah, I feel like if you did actually go to Ferny Grove, my friends and like probably wouldn't be the sort of people that you chill with. My friend group is like a very niche bunch of people. So, you know, I can understand that like if you did go to Ferny Grove that we probably wouldn't be the people that you primarily hang out with.
Yeah.
This is not something kumbaya. This experience is not about becoming similar to other people. It's about acknowledging that we are different. It's to be proud that we are different.
But you should probably get ready.
Oh yeah, I probably should get ready.
And that cannot be done unless you get out of your comfort zone and engage with those who are different than you. It's an experience which could transform their lives.
It's the first week of the holidays, and some of the school swap relationships are continuing to blossom, including between 14-year-old Eliza from the Catholic Girls' School Mount Alvernia and her shy 15-year-old ICB buddy, Layla.
Basically, we started Snapchat Streaks, which is basically us sending random pictures every single day. And currently our streak is 30 days.
When they started the school swap, Layla's buddy Eliza and her mum, Melanie, knew very little about Muslims.
Personally, I have met 0. I haven't met any Muslim people.
I'll see you.
Bye. Australians are accepting, fun-loving, down-to-earth, whereas I think Muslims, they're more closed with their views or even information.
Today, Layla's invited Eliza to her home for the first time.
Hi! Hey, come in.
Hi, Alison. Welcome to our house.
Thank you. It's very nice.
Yeah, good to have you here today, yes.
It's good to be here.
Good?
Yeah. Oh, will you be okay throwing this hijab? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it's pretty colour.
Hello, my name is Najma. I'm Layla's cousin.
I'm Eliza.
Okay.
Eliza's arrival coincides with the midday prayers.
It's a little bunny.
Every family has a rules to follow. But as a Muslim, we have another rules, Islamic rules.
Okay, there you go. Ain't like one of us.
Whoa, she ate.
One thing we are very strict is to make sure kids pray all the time, 5 times a day if they are here at home. But other than that, my family is like normal family. We do activities together, and we are a very hard-working family. Average Joe.
A devout Muslim, Layla also has a passion for pop music, especially K-pop.
So that's like, is that like a band, like the whole band?
Yeah.
Do you know their names? Like,
yeah.
Who's who?
Changbin, Minho, Sungmin, Hyunjin, Bangchan, Han, and Ian.
That's like a talent.
No.
They are typical teenage, yes. And they do what every other Australian does. But at least they know their faith, and they know how strict we are for certain things, including music. We don't like our kids to listen at all. But at least they're hiding, not listening in public.
They wear nice jewelry.
Eliza and I are similar because we do struggle in this world as young women. We are both from religious households.
I like that one. He's my favourite one.
Really? Because our parents and us are from different generations, we have different ways of thoughts and everything. So they might not be as accepting to one thing as we are to something. Sometimes you hide stuff to not cause conflict on opinion.
And as the holiday progresses, Layla and Eliza discover more things in common.
Oh no, bro.
Sideways.
I haven't done this in so long.
Oh.
Oh no. I knew that was coming.
So how do you become a Christian or Catholic?
So after baptism, when you're a baby, you do your, I think it's reconciliation, and then there's the confirmation, is like making sure you fully understand about the religion and what is expected.
Right. Would you ever become Muslim?
Maybe.
Wait, you serious?
Yeah. But like, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the prayers like all the time.
When you find friends that you can be real with or expose a side that nobody knows about, I feel like that's the best type of friends to have, and Eliza's really good in that sense. I feel like I could tell her anything and she won't judge me for it.
Yes, you gotta hold hands.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Look at that swagger lighting.
You got it.
This is my husband, Patrick.
And I'm Pat.
I can't shake hands.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Nice to meet you.
in our religion, you can't really touch males hand to hand. And I felt guilty because I didn't want him to think that I didn't want to give him a handshake because I don't want to, and I hope he knew, like, my reason.
I see you've got your own skates and everything, so you must have been having to hold her hand most of the time.
Straight away, Layla, she puts you at ease. She has a non-judgmental calmness is the best way to describe my feeling of Layla. But she also has that sense of fun you can see in her.
Bye.
See ya. It's almost like you see the smile behind the calmness.
Back at his office, Ali's still hard at work, campaigning to get his school camp idea over the line with Layla's father, Mohammed.
Hello. Hello, brother. It's Ali Qadri from Islamic College of Brisbane. We are planning to do a camp with the kids.
Layla, she's not that staying over somewhere else, girl. Look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to my wife.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
We don't have mistrust, but I don't know who she's going to hang with. There's a boys involved in the trip, and I don't know who they are, and I don't know how they're going to engage each other. So that's like, make me concerned.
I can assure you there's nothing to be worried about. From a Muslim perspective, this camp could be dangerous. Inappropriate girl-boy interaction may go wrong. So that means no more camps and no more school swaps. And I know it's risky, but I want to give it a shot. The beauty of our religion is that we have that...
Ali knows that for the camp to be a success, he'll need the support of all the swap families.
The reason I wanted to talk to you today was there is a plan to do a camp, a one-night camp.
Engineer Wakas and his wife, Sophia, grew up in Pakistan before migrating to Australia.
So obviously the arrangements are going to be made where kids are always supervised. So teachers are going to go, male and female teacher. Okay.
We are a bit more protective parents, and we tend not to have kids sleepovers and all that stuff as well.
You guys ready? Come on in.
When the swap began, their daughter Amna was paired with 14-year-old Martina from the Catholic Girls' School, Mount Alvernia. To start with, both girls had very little knowledge of each other's communities.
So I don't really have that much friends that are actually Aussies.
I think the main stereotypes for Muslims is they're very rude and just a bit scary.
But then the girls got to know each other.
We just started talking and we just got straight into it. So yeah, we bonded really quickly.
We like the same things, like getting our eyelashes looking nice, our lips always glossed. Like, we're very similar in that category, so yeah.
Now, Amna's family have been invited to Martina's home. It's their first invitation from a non-Muslim family.
So we have been to Northside a few times, but obviously this is the first time we are going to someone outside of our community.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to know before you go there? Did you guys
Don't embarrass me. Oh my god, don't embarrass me.
How we are going to embarrass you?
By your lame jokes,
Martina and her family are part of a large Italian-Australian community who've lived in Queensland for generations.
Welcome, welcome.
Good to see you.
Good, how are you? Not too bad. Oh, you know, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, thank you. Oh, fantastic.
But it's good. I mean, it's good they're developing out there, but even here.
Okay, get a pinch. So get your hands like this and go like, yep, and put it in there. Look at that.
We love our pasta and pizza and Italian foods and our wine. We love making wine. That's what we like doing.
Mum and Dad do drink like alcohol, so we had to warn my dad that he cannot ask Amna's mum and dad if they would like a drink because that is against their religion.
Like, we went to meet Ali the other day, and he was explaining this camp which is happening.
Yes. I do like camping, you know. And we've got to get along. We have to mix. We have to. I accept you. You accept me.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
You practice Islam. I practice Catholic. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we become overprotective.
Yes.
As a parent.
Yeah. Martina's family is lovely. Her parents are just like, they're really nice. They like make you feel safe.
Yeah, I'd like to continue our relationship,
The family is so lovely and they are very friendly.
Yeah, the one thing which I took out of that meeting is that Italian families are as family-oriented as we are from Pakistan, India background. The values are same, the family values are same. It actually just changed our approach towards Australian society, that Australian society is not about forgetting about the parents, so that's a relief.
Two hours out of Brisbane, 14-year-old ICB student Sharif is also seeing a part of Australian life he's never experienced before.
And here we are, the open space.
Joining his buddy Jack on the family farm.
Oh, damn.
During the school swap, Sharif revelled in his time at the Catholic all-boys school, Padua College.
So I have made a few mates, actually a lot.
I think Jack's expectations of what Sharif would be like were completely different to what they turned out to be. I think that made Jack kind of a bit, overwhelmed, because he's normally the loud character. So, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a change in Sharif. He wants to express himself and, be a bit more engaging.
What do you think of doing after school?
Probably get my, apprenticeship.
Yeah,
and
for what?
Plumbing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What are you going to do when you finish school?
First resort is probably go to uni and try study to become an engineer. That's first choice, I guess. Where are you going?
While Sharif's been encouraged to go and visit Jack's farm for the first time, his mum Violet isn't so sure that Ali's plan for a school camp is a good idea.
Are you going with the kids?
Yeah, girls and boys.
As a mother, I still believe keeping him close to me is safer than giving him so much freedom for outside.
I have to be very worried about you, no matter how old you grow, you're still my baby. And I have to make sure you are fine always, so.
Yes. So strict.
It's taken most of the holidays, but Ali's pulled it off. All the school swap parents have decided to send their children on the overnight school camp.
All right. How many days left to go, Amna?
I don't know.
Huh?
When they said yes to the camp, I was shocked because I didn't expect them to say yes, and I realized that they actually trust me. So, yeah.
What are you doing?
Packing for camp.
Look, at the beginning of the school swap, it would have been impossible for the parents to agree to send their kids with the other kids to a camp like this.
I'm worried about bugs in the dorms because, all in the books and movies you see, there's always, bugs in the beds and stuff.
But during the course of the swap, a lot of families have met each other. They've gotten to know each other, and they've gotten to respect each other.
Where are you going?
Camp.
This is your next play.
Oh, thank you. I'll put that there.
Packed?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pack one more thing.
Take care.
And be a good boy. Remember to text him, Salam Alaikum.
This camp, it's the hardest thing because I am confronting a lot of stereotypes, and it has not been easy. I don't usually like to question myself, but I have questioned myself 100 times.
The students are heading to a mountain retreat about 2 hours south of Brisbane.
Are you guys gonna miss your parents? Ew! Wow.
Rin, come on, man.
Now the whole bus is gonna stink. Yep. I hate sleeping.
Okay.
Although there'll be adult supervision at all times, the camp is a chance for the students to enjoy hanging out together.
Sweet. Claims top. Oh, yeah, that's probably roach poo. I'm joking. Half not joking.
Over in the girls' dorm, it seems everyone is banding together.
On the floor.
Oh, should we do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, guys, we're gonna put something. Okay, ready? We're dropping it. We're dropping it. We're dropping it. 2, 1. Woo! No, even if you have your socks on, don't put your feet on it. That's gross. Yeah, let's all just take a...
Sometimes I can feel I don't really fit in or belong with the other girls.
Can you hold this? Yeah, go ahead.
Their major interests seem to be centered around sport, and as that's something I don't really have in common with them, I can sort of feel segregated or separated from that group. But that's okay. I am happy to experience it either with them or without them. Although that has been definitely something difficult I've had to deal with.
The first organised activity at the camp takes the students away from their individual cultures into the oldest living culture in the world. Auntie Deb, a First Nations elder, is running a yarning circle.
We use the fire here as First Nations peoples to remind us that we are not just physical beings, but we're spiritual beings. If you stay in fire too long, what happens? You get burnt, yeah. When you hold a negative thought for too long, it burns something up inside you. I'd like each of you to break off a little twig. This represents a thought. This is your opportunity to think about that and just burn it off and release it.
If you stay to the fire for too long, you get burnt and bad things would happen. But throw a stick in it and it's a chance to get rid of your old, bad memories that you didn't want to have.
It is this story that's been happening since humanity began. How do we see each other? And how do we really hear each other? And how do we show respect?
Respecting difference is something all the buddies have had to navigate since embarking on the school swap. Before the experiment, Yassine and Bryn had never met anyone like each other.
I myself am pansexual. Pansexuality is I'm attracted to you for your personality, for the type of person you are and for how you treat other people.
After Auntie Deb's speech, I have changed my way of treating people that identify themselves as LGBTQI. Even though we have differences, we can always be like friends, I guess. And it's proven with me and Bryn, we have a lot of differences, but we still are friends. So, yeah.
That evening, the students discover if they want to eat, they first need to learn to cook together.
We have bread rolls with no butter. Butter for what? You just put butter on bread rolls, okay? That's just how it works.
I'm doing sausages.
Jack's taken charge of the halal sausages.
Aren't you meant to turn it?
Okay, what do I do? You guys, you're so weird.
Oh, wait, no, it's on, it's on, it's on.
No, Sheree. No, leave it. Doing that, it makes it crease inwards and it rips it open.
And it's not long before things start to boil over.
Do you have a barbecue permit? Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes. Are you on the first barbecue team? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the first barbecue team, baby. Yeah, because you don't
So we
know
are right
about
now
that.
witnessing something very weird and very one of a kind. I don't think we want to witness this ever again. It's quite traumatizing. Very traumatizing.
In my honest opinion, he has probably more experience cooking this type of barbecues, so then, yeah, I'd say he's better than me. That's the only thing he's better than me at. Sharif can't really barbecue, but it's fine. He's got a fair few things to learn, but he's okay.
I have your sausages are cooked. 8 years in barbecue experience. I think I know when it's cooked.
Finally, dinner brings everyone to the table.
I think we need to say grace.
Grace? What? Bismillah, I'm good.
Christians call it grace. Lord, thank you for this dinner that you've given us. And thank you for everyone who's cooked it. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. Do you have something to say?
That's us?
Say Bismillah.
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 Okay. So we don't choke on our food then?
When we sat down, everyone gave thanks. Like, they prayed to the food, and I said Bismillah Rahman Rahim, which means in the name of Allah, God, the most gracious, the most merciful.
That Bismillah is an Islamic blessing is a revelation for 14-year-old Isaac, who's a fan of the rock band Queen and knows all their songs by heart.
The word Bismillah, it's in Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was curious if there was any link in that, but silly question, but yeah, learning experience anyway.
What's Bohemian Rhapsody? Bohemian Rhapsody? What is Bohemian Rhapsody?
When they first met on the school swap experiment, Isaac and Ahmed were a definite odd couple.
I don't think I've met one Aussie in my whole life. Like a proper one.
Hey, Ahmed. There you go.
Thank you.
But through their time together, they've developed a new appreciation for different points of view.
Some of the aspects of Islam make more sense than Christianity because the God's genderless and doesn't have a human form. I respect that and it makes more sense. It's a good idea to have wood as a thing on the outside. Are they meant to be on fire?
Yes, they are.
You're not meant to burn them.
That's totally
At the campfire, they reflect on how much they've learnt.
I think I probably learned the most is self-respect for our own religion. Like, wherever you go, you hear people calling us terrorists, like, making fun of it. And then, like, full stop, everyone, like, being interested in it and learning about it. And, like, it's making me respect the religion a lot more.
It's probably the deepest thing I've heard you say. Well said. Thank you.
Like everyone here, Layla hardly knew anyone outside her own community before the swap began.
The typical stereotypes of an Aussie person would probably be thongs, beach, sunnies, good day mate. Just a white person, I guess. Before this, I was really scared, like, no offense, to interact with white people because I thought they, like, scary and they hurt me or, like, I don't know, like, they'd be mean and stuff. I wasn't open to anything, like, I was scared to talk to boys as well. And, like, through this, like, it made me realize, like, it's not that hard to do it. Like, you know, I was able to talk to some of the boys here. They're really cool.
Part of the reason we're doing this school swap is to provide our students with an ability to be true to their values while being able to understand and cope with the values of Australia or the wider community, and to remain Islamic, respect other people who are not Islamic, and have communication with them. So that's the goal. The goal is not to stop being Islamic.